What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. We got a lot of catching up to do. So, first of all, I want to say I apologize about the last video. My apparently using a 7-year-old computer is not good for filming a video. So anyways, a good friend of mine that owns a company here in Salt Lake City, she was like, hey, let's get you set up. She had a camera I could use. She had a ring light I could use. Basically helped me get a bunch of stuff set up, which hopefully this is a good quality camera. This is the first time I'm using it and actually recording a video. So probably not the best top of the line camera, but it's definitely better than my Windows 8 laptop back from 2007. Trying to use a little webcam on that. Anyways, so I hit 44, and I know the last video I was at 40. So basically, this video I'm just gonna kind of go through. I'll probably throw right here a bunch of videos, kind of just fast screenplay of different highlights of hitting 41, hitting 42. Hitting 43, this and that. I do have to say, 41 was, I don't want to say tough. I just, for the life of me, cannot save Stardust. If I have Stardust, it gets put to use. If I have rare candies, it gets put to use. So all these, YouTubers and different people that have a good stockpile of Stardust, that's not me. That's not me. I have to max out Pokemon. I have to, but I just need to grind to get some more Stardust. So the first one for level 41, powering up a legendary Pokemon 20 times, was actually pretty easy because I did just get that Shadow Mewtwo. So powering up Shadow Mewtwo 20 times, I used all my rare candy, all my Stardust that I had available, and pretty much just busted that out real quick. The second one, win 30 raids, that kind of took, that took about 2 days. I know a lot of people are like, wow, 30 raids in 2 days? I'm watching, Mystic 7, Trainer Tips, Brandon Tan, those guys do raids pretty often, and here in Utah, we have a good community. There's quite a few people that there's a lot of different areas. There's Facebook groups, there's Discord groups, there's here in Utah the majority of us use Slack. But yeah, the community here in Utah is phenomenal. And I do know, like, when I travel, I have tried to join different groups in different areas just to kind of see how they do things there and see if I can join in on some groups. And I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it's pretty hard, going from one area just to try to find someone that's that plays Pokemon, and for you to find those people. Everybody all around the United States, they all use different websites, different Discord, Slack, whatever you want to call it. Everybody uses something different. There was, I believe it was in New Mexico, that they had a big group chat, on Facebook Messenger for different things. So one would be for raids, one would be for, just general chat, one would be for, I don't know, 100% IV Pokemon or something like that. Which is cool, but at the same time, if you have Facebook Messenger and it's sitting there, and I mean, obviously you can mute chats and stuff like that, but I mean, can you imagine having one of those Facebook bubbles pop up and you wake up in the morning and you have 718 new messages? I mean, that's just insane to me. So I was like, I'll join the Facebook group, but I'm not gonna join these chats. You know, I did a couple raids while I was in New Mexico, nothing crazy. But yeah, just all around the world, everyone's different. But back to Utah. Utah is some really awesome community. Everyone is so helpful. Everyone will, you know, really good communication, in my opinion. You know, I know there's good communication all other places, but I feel like we got a good setup here in Utah. So anyways, doing the 30 raids was pretty easy. Where I work, we're sitting on top of 2 gyms. So getting a raid in a day is really easy. And then the next thing on the list for 41 was catch 200 Pokemon in a single day. That was, at the time, I wouldn't say it's difficult. You know, everybody's got auto catchers these days. Everyone's got a Gacha. Everyone's got a Go Plus. Everyone's got a dual catchmon. You know, whatever it is. People that play that are usually level 40, a lot of them have an auto catcher. If you don't have an auto catcher and you're way up there, kudos to you, because that's insane. So anyways, and I'll do another story. I've had the original Gacha, the Gacha Evolve, the dual catchmon. I'll do a video probably in the next couple days about my personal opinion on the three different auto catchers. But going from there, catching those 200 Pokemon in a single day, it was before I got the dual catchmon, and it was when I had my Gacha Evolve broke, and I had to go back to my old school Gacha, which that was also broken, which I'll definitely show you guys that in the next video. But I basically had to use that, but the connectivity was just so bad that I couldn't auto connect. I couldn't connect it, and I couldn't auto catch any Pokemon at all. So basically, I just had to hand catch every single one of those Pokemon, and I did it. You know, it was, I wouldn't say it was difficult, but it was definitely something that you had to. It wasn't something you could just hit a button and walk away. I definitely had to sit down and actually catch 200 Pokemon in a single day. So that was very, very interesting. The next one, earn 5 gold medals. That was done right off the bat. I mean, when it updated and I had all those platinum medals coming through, I didn't even know. I thought the levels were going to increase. I had no clue about the platinum medals. So seeing all those medals just pop up, like, bam, you achieved that. Bam, you achieved this. Bam, you achieved that. And I was like, whoa. You know, that's pretty awesome. You know, to see all those medals pop up, and it's like, you know, you got that mindset when you hit level 40. You're kind of like, okay, what do you do now? What is there to do? You know, do you grind? Like, what is your goal? So a lot of people that have hit level 40 and have been level 40 for a while, you know, they're all basically, excuse me, they're basically just setting personal goals. You know, so what's your personal goal? At the time, you know, mine was, you know, the Go Battle League was, you know, kicking off, and I'm like, well, you know, I have all these legendaries, I got all this, I got all that. Basically, what I was doing is, because of the community, I was going around on community day, and I was chasing Shundos. And for those of you that don't know what a Shundo is, it's basically a perfect IV shiny Pokemon. The good thing about living in a city, there's so many spawns on Community Day that people will report, oh, there's a perfect IV Pokemon over here at the park. There's a perfect IV Pokemon downtown by this bank. There's a perfect IV Pokemon over by the university. You know, there's perfect IV Pokemon everywhere. So since I have all the candy, and since basically a lot of these Pokemon are repeat, you have the candy for it. You have everything that you need to evolve these Pokemon. So my goal at the time was, I don't want to grind. I want to grind to, get that 100% shiny with that Community Day move. Which I was very successful at a couple of them. It doesn't, with the odds on Community Day, it's very likely for you, if you have, a good community and they're calling out those 100% IV Pokemon, and you're able to go around, a lot of them have, 25, 30-minute timers in game, where basically the spawn will be there for 25 to 30 minutes, sometimes less, depending on what it is, and sometimes we miss them. But it's just a gamble, If that's your cup of tea, it's a gamble. It's the price you pay to, okay, do I risk driving all the way to the university to see if this Pokemon could be shiny? Well, it is 100% IV, so let's go get it. So yeah, that was very interesting. Level 42 was the one that kind of, it didn't throw me off guard because I did do a lot of research before this update came out. But level 42, I was not 100% ready for. I did not pre-walk EVs. I did watch a couple different YouTubers. My main two, shout out, Mystic 7 and Trainer Tips, number ones. And then I also watch the Trainer Club. He's got a lot of good content, and honestly, I didn't know he existed until very recently, and started watching his live stream, started watching his videos, and he's got really, really good content. If you guys want to get into Go Battle League, definitely watch his videos, because he like tries out different teams. He tells you, what's good and what's not good. He's got very, very good videos on prep guides to what's coming up. You want to do this Community Day, how should you prepare for this Community Day? Or you want to do this event, how should you prepare for this event? And really awesome videos, and honestly inspired me a lot. And honestly, those three YouTubers, I gotta say, between those three, inspired me to start making these videos. And just because everyone's got a different way of playing, and everyone takes advice from different people in different ways. And if I can help one person by something that I do on a regular basis, if that somehow helps someone, awesome. I love it. All these YouTubers do an awesome job uploading content, doing an amazing job, just doing what they do. A lot of them spend hours and hours and hours just making things perfect, and I love it. So if you guys have not, clearly, if you're stumbling upon this video, you definitely know who these other guys are. But yeah, they do some awesome content. So I just want to shout out all three of you guys. I appreciate all the content you do, and helping us out. It's awesome. So the evolutions, I was able to bust through that pretty quick, except for Umbreon and Espeon. Umbreon and Espeon, I already used the name trick, unfortunately, on that EV Community Day, so I was able to get Shiny Umbreon and Shiny Espeon, which if I would have known this was coming up, Probably would have saved it, but oh well. Walked the EVs, got those evolved. I didn't use the name trick on Leafeon and Glaceon, which, I mean, obviously every time a new Eevee comes out, they have a name trick for it, so not sure why I didn't think that they weren't going to have one, but they did. So I ended up using the name trick on Glaceon and Leafeon, and then, you know, walked Umbreon, Espeon. Then basically, I couldn't find any Eevees, so I had everybody at my work trade me Eevees for everything. So I was like, hey, I want your Eevee. I'll give you anything. I'll give you anything for an Eevee. Just trade me an Eevee. Make 3 excellent throws. Got that done when I did some legendary raids. Used 200 berries to help catch Pokemon. Now that's another one. A lot of these they're kind of like basically Niantic saying, we know you have an auto catcher. We don't want you to use it right now. So here's this, which is cool. You know, I'm hyped for a challenge, and you know, I kind of felt in a way the game was getting a little too easy, just because, you know, you've done the raids, you've caught the Pokemon, you chase the shinies, you chase the hundos. You have, I mean, you know, one of my goals was, hey, I want to get a team of perfect not Tyranisaurs, a perfect team of Machamps, so I could duo a Tyranitar. You know, hey, I got that perfect team of maxed out Machamps. You know, me and a friend could go duo a Tyranitar. You know, and you know, that was kind of like one of the goals I had. You know, let's do this, let's do that. So anyways, making our way to 43. 43 was earn 100,000 Stardust, use 200 super effective charge attacks, and catch 5 legendary Pokemon. So the Stardust was, you know, that kind of came and went as it pleased. Earn 5 platinum medals. That kind of just, you know, already went into it. Catch 5 legendary Pokemon. This is where I messed up. When I first read that, I thought it said, do 5 legendary raids. Oh, easy enough. I don't know why I thought that, because the first one was do 30. So why would they drop it down to 5 at a higher level? Well, then I went back and looked at it after I ran away from 3 Kyurem, because in my opinion, I don't like Kyurem raids. I think they're useless. I mean, hey, if you want to change my mind, throw down in the comments, you know, what we could use that for. But yeah, no, basically, so 43, I kind of burned 3 raid passes right off the bat, just running away from them. Then once I read that, I was able to go to the last one, actually catch that, do the first one, and then basically just, you know, through the next couple days, do that. The 200 super effective charge attacks, I originally started by just battling a friend of mine, using Dragonite with Dragon Claw against Dragon-type Pokemon. And I realized, you know, you're able to get a bunch of super effective charge moves in one battle. And I was able to do about, I want to say 10 to 15 super effective charge attacks in one battle. And then a friend of mine pointed out, he goes, well, why don't you use Power Up Punch against a Snorlax? And I'm like, well, I didn't think about that. So I go home, you know, set up my girlfriend's team. You know, she's got 3 level 35 Snorlaxes that is going up against my Poliwrath, and I was able to get about 30 to, I want to say 30. I'm going to safely say 30. Maybe more, maybe a little less. But yeah, it was just one after another, after another, after another. It is a little time consuming, but you can get it done pretty quick. And so that's what I was able to do, and it worked out. Going on to 44. 44 was also pretty easy. Having a lot a lot of coworkers that play the game. Basically, I just kept doing trainer battles with them until I hit, 30 battles in Great League, 30 battles in Ultra League, 30 battles in Master League. I was really into the Go. I have been really into the Go Battle League recently after hitting rank 10 the last time. Now that the ranks have changed and there's higher ranks, I'm trying to push myself, farther and farther and farther. So doing that was pretty easy. I was able to do that in one day. And that's kind of where I sat. I'm at the goals for 45 right now. I don't have all the experience, but I do. I'm kind of taking my time. If a grunt shows up, I'll battle it. I'm not necessarily going out and grinding to try to get all those grunt battles in. Because basically the way I look at it is, Niantic wanted us to play this a certain way for a certain reason. And I'm not in a rush. I enjoy the game. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy challenges. There's a lot of stuff going on in the game right now, and it is fun to just, when different events are over with, to look at your phone and be like, you know what? Today I'm gonna go do a couple grunt battles and try to get that gap. At the same time, I still need the experience. I believe right now I'm a couple million in on 44 to get to 45, but I still got a long ways to go, and so I'll be grinding. I'll be grinding a lot, but I'm not gonna, probably not as intense as I used to, like way back in the day. But I'm definitely gonna be grinding a lot. I got a friend that's trying to hit level 40 by the end of December, so hopefully we'll do a couple more videos, late night grinds, trying to get that done. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm gonna cut it real fast, jump over to, I caught Shiny Celebi today, so here is that. Well, still trying to find that last Jesse and James Meowth balloon. Hopefully I can find it in the end as soon as I start talking about it. There we go. Alright, let's find a place to pull over and get this done. Finally. It's only been like, what, 3 days? I've been driving all over the place, trying to find a balloon, trying to see if a balloon will pop up. Nothing. Only regular Team Go Rocket. Nothing to do with Jesse and James. Finally, this is the last one I need to create Celebi. Create Celebi. Get a Shiny Celebi. I don't know why I said create. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Oh, finally, I'm so excited. Yeah. I'll just do this. I guess I could use a better team, but oh well. Could use a much better team out of all the stuff I have. Not sure why it just auto selects top CP.
And there goes Jesse. What do you... Oh, no, you get Scyther. Scyther with Jesse. Hopefully it's a good IV. You can use it. Use a good Shadow Scissor and PvP. Let's see. Not a shiny. Of course not, because Shadow Shinies do not exist. Well, they don't for me. I have not had one Shadow Shiny at all. I've had a couple Shundos, and that's just because the community that I live in, there's a lot of different chat groups where they share where 100% IV Pokemon are. So basically on Community Day, that whole chat will blow up, and I'll just drive around and try to hit every single one of them, and one of them's a shiny. So excited. Not terrible IVs, but they're terrible. I don't know why I said that. They're terrible. They're really terrible. Okay, James, let's go. Let's do this. Beat James, then time to get some coffee, because it's only... Well, it's 11 o'clock. It's morning for me. Okay. Go through all this. Okay, that's it. Defeat Jesse and James 4 times. Which I'm so glad that one balloon is 2. Because if one balloon was just 1 and I had to find 4 balloons to battle, I don't know why they're like nowhere to be found. But I've had the last couple days off, and I've just been going around playing Pokemon, and yeah. Different parts of the town, going to different areas, just can't find them. Good IV, good IV, good IV. It's junk. Okay. Now let's collect this. Is this Celebi? I always forget. Of course my storage is full. I can purify those a bit more. didn't realize I caught so many. Are any of these? No. Okay. Okay. This is it. Was that from that or maybe? Okay, here it is. Distracted by something shiny. One of these is Celebi. I'm assuming it's the one at the very bottom, but one by one, let's go through them. Oddish. Okay. I guess I could use the candy for whatever reason. Fungus. All right, this is it. This is it. Shiny Celebi, here we go. Oh, where? Oh. I'll probably unplug that. It's the third ball, right? Oh, that was way too far. Where'd you go? I can't even hit it. Oh, okay, there's one. If I remember right, it breaks out of two, and you catch it on the third, right? Where? Come over here. Why are you, like, going all the way around me? Okay, there's two. It literally pulled over on the side of the road to catch Shiny Celebi. Oh, come on. There's three. There's three. This should be a catch. There we go. There we go. Finally. You know what'd be crazy? If it was a perfect IV. Does anybody know what a perfect IV Celebi is? Kind of afraid to appraise it. Okay. 15 defense. 14 HP. And what is that? 12? 12 attack? Okay. It's not terrible. I finally got Shiny Celebi, though. I'm happy with it. Super happy with it. Sweet. Well, there we go. There we go, Shiny Celebi in the Pokedex. Now time to get the Shiny Mew going on this. Okay. I'll throw this in my other video and I don't know, edit it out or something. Do something crazy.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, so caught Shiny Celebi today. And you know, that's pretty much where I'm at for today. You know, I got those Meowth balloons, I swear, were kind of irritating. It took me well, let's see, how many days was it? Was it 2 days? 2 days to find 2 balloons. And I'm very happy that 1 balloon is worth 2 battles, because if 1 balloon was worth 1 battle, I'd be very upset. And then what was really irritating is after I completed that and caught Shiny Celebi, 3 balloons popped up today. It's now 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've already had 3 balloons pop up. And I wasn't even, now I'm driving into work, but before I was just sitting at home and I had 3 pop up. Like, that's insane. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the channel. If you could like this video, please like it, please subscribe. I will try to bust out as many videos as I can. Yeah, thank you so much. If you stumbled across this video and you've watched it till this point, I really appreciate you. So thank you. Have a good day, you guys. I hope to see you soon.